today. My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by to check out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make grilled lemon pepper chicken. Now, summer has officially started, and it's the perfect time of year to pull your grill out. I'm going to be doing this on my kettle grill. It's going to be very easy. I have around a 5.5 pound chicken because, again, it was on sale. I got some lemon, I got some coarse black pepper. I'm going to make a homemade lemon pepper rub that's going to give this chicken a much more vibrant and flavorful taste to it. But obviously, if you're in a pinch for time, use your favorite lemon pepper seasoning. And to kind of speed up the process here, I'm going to spatchcock this chicken, which basically means removing the backbone and laying it flat. And when you do it that way, not only does it make cooking a lot faster, but it tends to cook more evenly. So stick around, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is make our lemon pepper seasoning. And you probably have most of these seasonings in your kitchen pantry already. So get a small mixing bowl. We're going to start with 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of coarse ground black pepper. Of course, it needs to have pepper because it is lemon. Alright, now we have 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. We have a 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder. And then, of course, the key ingredient here is lemon zest. Take a lemon, you kind of get the peel off it there. You can see here this is 1 teaspoon. There's a little moisture in there, but this is what's going to give it that great flavor. So that's it, guys. We're going to mix this well, and this is what we're going to use to season our chicken. So let me get this stirred up. We'll get the chicken prepared. The reason I'm making the seasoning first is because I want to apply this on the chicken, and then I want it to kind of hang out in a rack in the fridge for at least a ½ hour to an hour. Kind of let that seasoning kind of soak in, and then we'll prepare the grill. There you go, guys. All right. Let me grab the chicken, we'll do that next. Alright, so here we are, guys, a 5 pound chicken. So what we're going to do now is remove the backbone. So I'm going to place it on its back, and if you haven't done this before, it's not that complicated. The backbone runs kind of right around here. We're going to cut right where my fingers are, straight across, and remove that backbone. So I like using kitchen shears. You could do it with a sharp knife, but I think it takes a little bit more skill. So kitchen shears seem to work the best, and you just kind of, like I said, go through here. It doesn't sound very appealing because you can kind of hear that skin crack as you cut it. Just like so. And now I'm going to cut on the other side. Now, you can save this if you'd like. I'm just going to throw it out, but you can save this if you want to make chicken stock or something like this. Let me quickly throw this in the sink, wash my hands. We'll flip this over, and I'll show you how to flatten it out. Be back in a second. Alright, so here's the chicken. In order to flatten this out and spatchcock it, we have to put a little cut right in here in this bone in the top part. So just get a sharp knife, just kind of go down just like that. Not too much, just like so. And I'm going to flip this over. And now what you got to do is kind of push with your hand, just like that. See, that went really easy. Now, of course, go through here. If you see some flaps of skin, there are some flaps here. I'm going to trim this up a little bit, guys. I'll be back in a second and show you how it looks like when we're all done. All right, here we are, fully spatchcocked. You want to kind of make sure the legs are kind of laying like this. Look how beautiful the presentation is like this as well. And like I said, when it's laying flat, it's going to be much quicker to cook, and you're going to get more consistent results. The only thing I like to do is to take each of the wings and kind of fold them back, that wing tip underneath, just kind of like so. And now I'm going to transfer this into a pan because now we're going to season it up with our lemon pepper seasoning. So guys, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, all right, so I have a rack here, and since I am going to apply the seasoning and leave it in the fridge, you want to kind of have it so air can circulate both underneath and on top of the chicken. Okay, and then I have this nice little rack here where you can pull it out as well. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to season both sides. So I'm going to flip this over real quick, like so. And here I have that lemon pepper seasoning. I'm not going to go crazy on the back side here. I just want to get a little bit here because I want to really put it on that skin and get some flavor, but a decent amount. Just like so. Kind of get it good. This has got some salt in it too. This is going to help it dry brine a little bit while we let it sit in the refrigerator. Okay, so I think that is pretty sufficient for the backside. All right, I'm going to flip that over like that. And again, flip the legs. So they kind of lay out like this. Now on the front part here, I'm going to apply some olive oil. And I'm going to do this. I probably could have put some on the back side as well. One of the reasons I did it is because that part of the chicken, I'm going to cook it like this with the skin side up. And I'm afraid if I put olive oil on the back side, it might cause it to burn that back side. But the top part we want kind of oil because we want to help brown and crisp up the skin. I'm going to try to have my grill at around 325 to 350. I've seen people do it anywhere from 275 all the way up to 400. So again, you don't have to be set on one special temperature. More or less, you just want to make sure that you test to make sure it is done. We're going for 165 in the breast and 175 in the thigh. All right. Now, we'll put the seasoning on the top part. I'm going to save a little bit of seasoning. Hopefully I made enough. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt some butter. And I'm going to put a little bit of lemon juice because I got some lemons that are missing the skins from the zest here. And I'm going to kind of brush that on the chicken during the last maybe 15-20 minutes of cooking. I think it'll just add a little bit of flavor. There we go. I'm going to push down that seasoning. Alright guys, I got a little bit of seasoning. Like I said, I'm going to throw that in the saucepan with some melted butter. And we're going to brush that on during the last part of the cook. But look at that. Does that not already look delicious? I'm going to throw this in the fridge and kind of relax a little bit because it's not quite ready for dinner time. I'm expecting this to cook probably around an hour. When it's spatchcock like this, it's a 5-pound bird, maybe a little more, maybe an hour and a half. It just depends on how hot I can get that kettle grill. So I'll meet up with you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, while we're waiting for that chicken to kind of marinate a little bit in the fridge, time for a drink review. I'm having a beer by Drecker Brewing Company. They're out of, I think, North Dakota. And the little scene on the can here caught my attention. There's a lot going on here, but basically they say this is a, what do they call it down here? Tiny Bites Petite IPA. And what's it say? Pale, flavored oats, flaked oats, carafoam. I don't even know. It's got a couple different hops, yeast. I don't know what the alcohol content is. I could probably look it up online. They put a sticker on it where I bought it, right over probably where it says the alcohol. But Tiny Bites from Drecker. That's what I'm having. This is my daughter, Ava Grace. She's got her new glasses on.
Yep.
And she's trying something now here from Snapple. This is all natural. It says light and refreshing. This is Snapple Elements. This is called Fire. Dragon fruit flavored juice drink. So I have no idea what that is. I hope fire doesn't mean it's hot.
No, it just means like it tastes kind of like that. Doesn't have any spice to it or anything.
Okay. So these are all natural, light and refreshing. It says 45% less sugar, no artificial flavors or sweeteners. Huh. All right, so we'll shake that up real good for you. Doesn't look like it's carbonated. I don't know what just explodes in my face. You want to tell the viewers about your new glasses? Show them how the thing pops off?
Yeah, so I got the pair eyewear ones. It's super cool because these can come off. I have a bunch of different
She's got different
tops.
covers, yeah.
They're called tops. And then you can just stick them on, or you can just have it without the top. And it's super cool because you can switch them out. And I was super excited about this.
So now she can be fashionable.
Yep.
You can have a bunch of different colors and stuff based on your outfit or what you're doing.
They've come with some really creative tops too. Like they have like I think they'll do like different little like animation thingies. Like I don't know what like I don't know like
Ooh.
the line things where they have like people and it's like
Oh,
cartoonish.
like little, okay, wow. This is very hoppy and very fruity. I can smell it. You can see it's very cloudy. It's almost looks like a pineapple juice kind of consistency. Smell that. What does that smell like?
Yeah, it smells like pineapples.
Yeah. Pineapple and hops. And I kind of didn't pay attention. It's got a big head on it. But it smells good. Okay. Cheers, Ava Grace.
Cheers.
Cheers, and cheers to our viewers. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Stopping by again, guys. All right, let's take a sip and tell them what we think, okay? Okay. The fruit is definitely overpowering the hoppiness. Oh, wait, there we go. Now I can taste the hops. This is a very good blend. It's definitely a little bit more on the fruity side than hoppy side, but I always like that in an IPA because you want it to be well balanced. Sometimes hops by itself can be bitter, but the little extra fruitiness makes it extremely drinkable. And I'm guessing this is probably at least 6 or 7% alcohol. But it tastes good. I'm going to enjoy this one. Okay, my goodness, you almost drank the whole thing. How do you like the Elements Fire?
Something about this makes sense that it's called fire. It doesn't have any spice or anything. I just.
Well, it says it's dragon fruit. I don't even know what dragon fruit is.
You've never had dragon fruit?
I don't think so.
I haven't either, but I really like it in stuff like this.
Then it says 10% of the juice comes from a blend of pear and grape juice. So is that something you would have again?
I would definitely have this again.
Okay. Well, there you go, guys. All right, I'm going to enjoy this beer. We'll probably fire up the grill in around 45 minutes to an hour. We'll let that thing continue to just chill out in the fridge, have some of that salt and the seasoning, kind of get into that chicken. And yeah, we'll be eating some lemon pepper chicken shortly. Thanks again, guys. Cheers. Cheers to our viewers. Thanks for stopping by. All right, here's the chicken. It's been in the fridge for around 3 hours. So I'm going to get ready to fire up the grill. I just took it out because it's very cold. I want it to kind of slowly come up to room temperature. This will also be a good time. I'm going to put in my Chef's Temp wireless thermometer. I love this thing. This will ensure that I monitor the temperatures. We're going to go right into the breast. Just go kind of, let's just go right here. Just like that. And I'll let this sit here for a few minutes while I fire up the kettle grill. I'll meet you guys outside. All right, so I want to show you how I'm setting this up. This is obviously going to be cooking indirect. So I want hot coals on one side and kind of like a warm side on the other, not over the direct heat. So I'm using one of my charcoal baskets. I don't have one of these fancy dividers or, things, what do they call that? Slow and sear that you can put in here, a basket. You can get one of these grates, just turn it upside down. This will allow enough coals to kind of like stay in this one area. Now I put a couple coals in here just because I have this little small chimney starter from the pit barrel cooker. It's not like a normal regulation side that you would get, size wise. So I'll put those on the bottom just to keep the heat up, okay? So I'm just going to show you this. I'm not going to put any water in a pan here. It's just kind of to provide a little bit of warm area here away from the direct heat. That's it, guys. Okay. I'll throw this on. Whoops. Let me grab a cube here, lighter cube. We'll get this started. Alright, so the coals are just about ashed over. Not completely, but that's fine. I want this to kind of settle down a little bit. So we'll remove the grate. And now, like I said, I'm going to very carefully try to pour the charcoal over here. Keep it contained on the one side. All right. I think that is good. Let me just see if I can. Just get them arranged right. You see, they're lit, but they're not completely lit, which is fine because I want them to cook for at least the next couple hours. So I didn't want to kind of totally go crazy. So since I had some unlit coals on the bottom, I'm going to let this settle. I'm going to put the lid on it. We'll let this settle for 10 to 15 minutes. Kind of let the temperature come up. Alright guys, I'm going to put the cover on it. I got both the vents wide open. We'll let it do its thing. Alright, the grill is reading 329 degrees. Like I said, you know, you have a wide variance of temperature. This is fine. I was going for 325 to 350. So let's pull this off real quick. Put the lid down. First thing I'm going to do, yeah, this is perfect. The coals are going, but you can see there's plenty of life left in them. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is add some wood. I got some apple. Actually, these are cherry wood. I'm sorry, not apple. I'm going to put a couple pieces in here. There we go. We'll put like one right there, one right here. There we go. Let me go grab that chicken. All right, got a spatula here to kind of help me. Let's see. Like I said, we don't want this directly over the coals. And I'm going to put the dark meat down towards the fire because it needs a little bit of a higher temperature. My probe's right there. And I don't know, guys, maybe an hour, hour and a half, who knows? You always cook the temperature, not time. We'll put the open vent on this side. That'll draw the coals and the smoke across the kettle and out this side. I have the bottom one I did around 3/4 open, and this one is fully open. I'll just leave it like that for now. I'm going to kind of monitor the temperatures. And let's set up a cook here for this chicken. What I'm going to do here, just going to do custom cook. I want this thing to go to 145. That's when I'm going to start applying that butter, rub, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of lemon juice. I'm going to do that, 145, start cook. Alright, so the internal temperature right now is 46 degrees. I'm going for 145. At 145, I'll start applying a little bit of this, like I said, the butter. I'm going to, in the saucepan, combine butter, the remaining rub, a juice of 1 lemon, maybe a little bit of black pepper. Yeah, just going to add a little flavor. So, there we go. We'll let it go. I'm going to go inside. We'll come check on this probably in, I don't know, half hour or so. See you guys then. Alright, the chicken is at 122 degrees. It's been just about an hour. 1 hour, 7 minutes. Let's take a look. Alright, let's take a look here, temperature-wise. 134. Let's go into dark meat. Ooh, I have to not hold my hand over the coals. 138. 137. So, we got some time. We'll continue to let this cook. Be back in a minute. We'll put one last dose of this butter with the lemon and the pepper. Oh yeah. Look at this. You can tell the chicken is taking on some smoked flavor. Look at this thing. Wow. I'm just gonna pour the rest of it I got a pan underneath. Why not? All right, the internal temperature is 153. What I'm gonna do now, let me like move it down a little bit. We're just gonna turn this grate around. I hear a train coming in our town. I'm gonna put it right over the coals. We're just gonna get this heated up, just like that, okay? I'm gonna pay attention. Just wanna kind of crisp up that skin. We'll give it 2-3 minutes. Be back in a sec. All right, we're almost there. Let's take a look. Whew. Look at that, guys. I was debating whether to turn it over and put it over the coals, but I think it looks perfect right now, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spin it around again. We'll give this another 10-15 minutes. Get up to that 160, 161, 162. We'll take it inside, cover it with foil. Dinner will be served. Meet you guys inside. All right, I have it under the foil here for around 20 minutes. Oh, look at this. Oh, some liquid is coming out. Look at that, guys. So you grab a knife, slice into this. Ooh. Be back in a second. Welcome back. I'm here with my whole family. My daughter, Ava Grace,
Hello.
my wife, Monica. All right, guys, you ready?
Hello.
I cut one breast. I know that's Monica's favorite piece. Grab a piece. Ava Grace.
Okay, so what is this?
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, of course.
Lemon pepper chicken.
Grilled lemon pepper chicken.
Ooh. So I just grab a piece and nibble the chicken? Alright.
Now,
Yeah.
you know what? I
that's good.
I didn't really mean to smoke this. I just threw some wood on at the end. I just wanted to grill it, but hey, it's got smoky flavor. What do you think? Can you taste it? Yeah, it's good.
Very lemony. It's good. I'm glad you did it like with all fresh ingredients because it doesn't have that artificial lemon pepper taste. It's like real. It's real good is what it is, and it's moist.
Yeah, guys, if you got a kettle grill, a Weber kettle, man, this is perfect.
Yeah, it is good. Oh, I like the skin.
Yeah.
Good.
Might be a little harder for me though to do
Yeah.
skin.
Just wanted one little piece. Right?
Yeah.
So juicy, so full of flavor, really. I tasted that last piece. The lemon, a little bit of the
Very good.
harshness from the pepper. I don't know if it's just
Yeah,
like
no,
harshness, but little kick.
Yeah.
Can you taste that, Grace?
It's good.
Here, try this piece.
Okay,
She's still chewing on it.
Oh, okay.
All right. It's good.
As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. Ooh,
I give you a zing.
I got a little bit of pepper in that bite. I gotta clear my palate.
You just set it down.
If you liked the video, please hit the like button. And I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbarbecue.com. Please check out my channel. Thanks, Ava Grace. And subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And we appreciate you stopping by. Try this recipe out. Delicious. Ooh, peppery.
It's really good.
Alright guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
bye.